Unfortunately, the Opie and Anthony show is over. Fortunately, we have a hard time letting go. The stories behind the stories. The backstage drama. Everything that made today unforgettable. Call 866-WOW-1-WOW now. And look back on another legendary day of broadcasting. This is the Opie and Anthony Post Show with Sam Roberts.
Oh, if only you could be in studio. The entire commercial break was E-Rock doing and redoing and undoing and redoing Jim's tie.
Yes, he was helping me.
He was.
I don't know how to do a tie.
How could you... How many Tonight Show appearances have you done?
40?
40. And you never thought to yourself, one skill I should learn is how to tie a tie.
No, the good thing is I've thought that every time.
I gotta remind myself to do that.
Yeah, and I just didn't do it.
Especially since you took a shit all over Colin Quinn for looking like a soccer coach on Fox 5 today.
I mean, because I can't do a tie, it doesn't mean that excuses his fucking horrible dress.
Because worst case scenario, a suit, no tie, and one button undone is still casual but formal. Okay, E-Rock is taking a photo. We're going to put that on O&A Show on Twitter, Eric?
Yeah.
All right. That'll be up on O&A Show on Twitter. Jim is getting ready. Big boomer. Now, the boomer roast is not anywhere on TV, right? People can't...
No, it's not televised.
Why do it?
Because it's a legendary...
No, I don't mean why would you do it. I mean, why have the event if you're not going to broadcast it somewhere?
They do them all the time for untelevised reasons.
It's crazy. I would think that's just, especially Super Bowl week, that's such a easy sort of get, but I don't know. Are you happy with your tie choice? I see you brought 2 ties.
I am, actually. Yeah, I'm trying to find my keys.
Your keys?
Yeah, hold on.
Getting ready. A lot of nervous energy before performance, I think. All right. Have a good show, Jim.
He's coming back.
Oh, he's coming back?
His wallet and his phone are right here.
Oh, Kenny's freaking out outside because he's got to go. You got to go, Jim.
He still has stuff over there.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Kenny seems like he's freaking out.
Nah, he's just out of his mind. Is this right?
Let me see.
Keep twisting.
I'm not twisting. I'm walking.
It's not...
I'm not a mannequin.
Hang
I'm
on.
a person.
It's not straight, Eric.
There's a real person with
not
feelings
straight.
here.
You see this collar is not straight?
Yeah.
There's my collar.
Oh, Jim, it's a YouTube. I learned how to tie a tie. If Mr. Chicken Finger Diet can learn how to tie a tie, Jim Norton has no excuse.
I'm afraid I'll be losing my rock and roll if I do.
Okay. Suit and Tie Jim is going to go up on the O&A Show on Twitter. O&A Show.
About my gentleman's jacket.
Oh, you got... Jess is trying to get me to buy one of those because I got a suit. I got a couple suits now. They're nice.
Yeah.
But I got no jacket to wear with
Yeah,
them.
that's exactly what my
awesome.
problem was.
The nice big boy suit jackets?
Nice, yeah, the
overcoats.
The ash gray or the black winter coats.
The Dick Tracy coats, except not in yellow.
Dick Tracy coat.
Yeah, Dick Tracy wore it, except in yellow.
A true gentleman.
A true gentleman indeed. Are they warm, those coats?
Yeah.
You don't get cold?
It's not as warm as, like, because you need a scarf with it, like my fucking...
Scarf and gloves.
Do you have a cashmere scarf and some leather gloves?
I do have a cashmere glove. I don't have leather gloves. My gloves are kind of shit.
Oh.
My hat is kind of shit.
A hat? You're not supposed to wear a hat if you're a gentleman.
Yeah, well, I'm a fucking cold dick joke comic.
Oh.
So I'm wearing this. I believe it was either this...
You got your coat buttoned up, your tie is on... I mean,
the wrong hat. I understand, but I don't care. I'm bringing my camera so I can get a picture. I have a picture of Jerry Lewis, but I want to see who else is going to be there.
The hat makes it look kind of like you were a gentleman at one point, but now you have cancer.
No, well, that's true.
It looks like you're a gentleman.
Yes.
Who is on chemo.
I'm a well-dressed version of Julia Roberts' boyfriend in Dying Young.
Yes, exactly. I was waiting for the Dying Young reference today.
Yeah, I try to get at least 7 or 8 a weekend.
I figure.
I've been lackluster. All right, I think I got everything here, boys.
All right.
I got to go over and do a little bit of... I can't be there too early.
What time does the thing start?
About 4 o'clock this afternoon.
Okay, well, seems like you could have gotten dressed at home.
11
then.
o'clock is when the press and stuff starts.
And we didn't even comment on today's show. But while we were all broadcasting, we got to watch Jim Norton change into his clothes.
Yes, you did.
That was a nice treat for all of us in studio.
Well, that's why I did it, Sam. I figured, you're working hard all week. You deserve a little something at the end of it to make you realize how well worth it was.
It's called the perks. It's called the perks of the job. All right,
When do you guys do line of the day? I missed the song.
let's do line of the day.
I just missed the song.
Jim's right. Well, that's because you're on it.
Here comes line of the day. Line of the day. Line of the day. Line of the day. My version, baby.
There is one person that comes over here every once in a while and checks out our garbage.
Yeah.
Of course they do.
Driving up in a Cadillac.
That person probably brought over the bed bugs. He checks out your garbage.
Yeah.
They'll be a gynecologist.
There you go. You got it, Jim. Congratulations.
Thank you. We should really have that sponsored again. That was
Yeah,
smart.
that's an easy sponsorable thing.
Yeah, because doing it every day.
Yeah. Easy thing to do. Let's start going to the phone calls. Austin on Long Island. Welcome to the post show. Your phone's shitting out, Austin. I do know you. Call back. Jason in Detroit.
Morning, Sam.
Morning.
Do we have a list of what we learned today from Marion?
Yeah, we do not have a list this time. It seemed to me like Lady Di was becoming a little self-aware of the asking questions and answering literally game.
Well,
I don't think she really knows. She's just aware now that we ring the bell when she answers the question. I don't think she's aware that we're making fun of her for being literal. I don't think she's that far into it.
Right.
Now my files will be incomplete. All right, thank you, Sam.
So sorry. Gene in California.
Sam.
Yeah,
Don't
buddy.
let that fat fuck in there.
Well, I would say that, the question is next Friday when we do the Super Show 2, and we have some events planned for that. Some women are going to be here showing off some talents. It's going to be a big, big show. But the question is, should Lady Di be in here or not? Because we just learned on the phone call that she has bed bugs. Lady Di had bed bugs last time she was up here.
Yes.
And everybody's fine.
Nobody listens to me.
So I think, I think we are going to get her some kind of hazmat suit to wear.
Bye, guys. See you tomorrow.
Good luck, Jimmy.
Bedbugs' eggs, they can stay in their eggs for 6 to 8 months. So she had them on her clothes or in the shoes, and she dropped a couple in the studio. You won't know for months.
Well,
the fact that you could see the infestation at her house is it's become so big because normally you can't see them unless they become a real bad infestation.
So once you start seeing them, it's like, now it's over.
Yeah, like once you notice, what they do is they take their poop and they mix it with the blood and they start to smear it. And they put their eggs there. Once the eggs hatch, then
I think,
they feed off that blood. Yeah,
I think what we're going to do is just put her in a giant hazmat suit. It would have to be giant because she's a giant person. Peter in Richmond.
Hey.
What's up, buddy?
Sam.
Yeah.
Big demotion for you, huh?
When? I don't think so. Not that I've heard.
Well, because you went from having your own show after the Opie and Anthony show to now just doing like a Howard Stern follow-up style show.
Well, I'm not following up. I mean, I don't think we ever talk about Howard on the show, but you know,
no. I mean, I'm saying it's that style. It's like they got. It's like just it's not the Sam Roberts show anymore. It's the let's rerun some Opie and Anthony stuff show.
I don't know. I hadn't noticed that, but Eric, you had a clip of the day today, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, let's play. What was Eric's clip of the day on the Opie and Anthony show today?
Old people, I'll tell you what, there's old people. They know that after this futzing of the receipts and straightening of the bills and looking at the pills, it's the walker back to being alone and smelling their own skin falling off.
Okay,
just a family that won't talk to them, neighbors that are young and viral and loud. They live a life of terror and loneliness, and the only connection they feel is the young pharmacist when they go, "Can I take this in the morning?" And they go, "Yes, you can, valuable person. Sure you can, person who is still worthy of my time. You're not alone. I'm right here talking to you. Okay, let me just futz around and put away my receipts, because once we lose eye contact, I won't see anybody for a week."
That was very good. Jim going off on old people. And it was great that somebody brought that up because, of course, we were getting into old people at the pharmacist. And Opie and Anthony showed a moment of humanity, did they not?
For them, yes.
Yeah. It was surprising because Opie and Anthony both say, yeah, I kind of give old people a pass because you don't know what they went through in their life. They could be a war veteran. You know, they could have been on the beach of Normandy, I believe is what Ant said. And Jim brought us all back into reality, didn't he?
Yeah, I try to do that myself, but it just recently happened to me at Staples.
You try to do what?
Give old people a pass.
Right.
You know, because they're old and technology, confuses and scares them. But
there may be some reason to respect them.
There's one person at the desk there, and I'm just trying to ask a question and looking for a part, and this old guy is negotiating with his laptop, not understanding that there's a service fee and then the cost to fix the thing, and he's trying to talk down the service fee, and he's like, well, I only have $50 on me. Well, we can't give you your laptop back. So this old guy's just coming up with all these stories and stuff, and I'm like, could we just move this fucking thing along?
So you're the young, white, wealthy Nagel that you are saying, look, buddy, you don't have the money to get your computer back. It's not going to happen.
But he had the
along.
money. After all of that, he paid the $70.
Oh, so he was just trying to get it for $50.
He wanted to talk to somebody. He didn't want to leave. He was leaning on the counter with his cane just to talk to the technician who was working on his laptop.
God damn. That is so
frustrating. And that's what was frustrating and led to that, me like that clip jumping out to me.
Yeah.
That it's the same thing at every store. If they're online, you're not going to get through for another 20 minutes.
And we've all been there. Yeah, do you think it's just loneliness?
It is. They just want somebody to talk to.
How old, do you have older parents? You don't have to tell me their age.
I guess they're getting there now.
So, do you ever worry about them getting to the point where they start going to drugstores and wasting everybody's time?
No.
Why?
Because they don't want to talk to anybody.
They're just getting grumpier as they get older.
They stay home.
Yeah, my parents are the same way,
They
actually.
just don't want to be bothered with it. They barely talk to me anymore.
They're like, what are you calling for?
Well, something big happened, and I'll call to check up on them, whatever. No, it's fine.
They listen to the show?
My dad used to. He used to be really into listening, and I don't think he's listened to it in a long time.
How come? Because you're abused, or for other reasons?
I think everything he used to enjoy in life, he doesn't enjoy anymore.
He's just ready to just sit.
He sits, he watches his stocks, he plays golf, and that's it.
Sounds very familiar. You had a mustache and still listening to the show, and that's my dad. Wayne in New Jersey.
Hey, how you doing, Sam?
Good, buddy.
Big party next week. You're going to have Lady Di over there, right?
Yes.
But maybe you should bring Dr. Steve up to check her out and make sure she's all right to come in.
At some point, we need to get Dr. Steve to come in and give Lady Di a full gynecological exam.
I think he's coming up in March, he said.
Okay, well, then we'll get Lady Di to spread her lips for him then. Could have said that more tactfully.
Much better.
Tom in Massachusetts.
Hey, Sammy, how's it going?
Good, buddy.
I'm not sure. I haven't actually listened to the show all day, so I'm not sure if you touched on it or not. But what are your feelings on CM Punk possibly leaving the WWE?
We did not touch on CM Punk today. He's a friend of the show. He seems to have walked out on WWE. I talked about it on the pre-show a little bit for like 30 seconds.
The amount of tweets that I'm tagged on when they're asking you about CM Punk, and you have not responded to anybody other than he's living the life.
Look, I think I said he's living the dream, and I think he is.
Right.
Maybe I'll do a little YouTube show or something so I can answer all your questions then. But Sal, well, we still have a little bit of time. Did you have a clip of the day today?
I did.
Let's hear it.
Hi, who's this?
This is Bobo.
Okay. Fade out of it. You just wanted the moment.
I love Bobo.
So you have been, all of us on the staff couldn't have a more affection for Bobo. And when Opie picks up that phone, first of all, when Opie says, hi, who's this? It's always good news. Because he only says that for Bobo or Lady Di or Stalker Patty or whoever is going to annoy the rest of the people in the room.
And Colin now falls into that category.
When he goes, hi, who's this?
If they were talking about guests or something they feel they did wrong, whatever, and then he just goes, hi, who's this? Sometimes it's Colin.
And you know why? Because he knows that when Colin calls up and criticizes the show, he gets in Ant's head and he annoys Jim.
Right.
You listen, that's Opie's tell. Whenever there's a caller that's going to annoy Ant or Jim, it's a, hi, who's this?
Never. Mike in Philly is that.
The only thing tougher for me, I think, on the show than dealing with one of Bobo's phone calls is buying gifts for women. You know, buying gifts for women can be really tough. Oh. This Valentine's Day, you got to get her a gift that will not only make her happy right now, but will continue to make her happy all year long. Go to IHateStevenSinger.com and see Steven's famous gold dip roses for yourself. Picture a real American beauty rose, preserved forever. in 24-karat pure gold. They start at just $59 and are available now at IHateStevenSinger.com. They come in Valentine's Day red, ocean blue, and hot pink love. You can see the whole collection at IHateStevenSinger.com. His premium 24-karat gold-dipped roses are an amazing Valentine's Day gift. These long-stem beauties come in a beautiful gold foil gift box with your own personalized message of love inside. A full lifetime of happiness for only $59, courtesy of Steven Singer Jewelers. Get one now for your special someone at IHateStevenSinger.com. Make sure you do it. If you're on Instagram today, go to Just Who Kid on Instagram and see his pictures from the club last night and check out what T-shirt he was wearing.
And also O&A show, I'll post Jimmy's photo
if you
in the big boy suit.
If you want to see Jim's tie, go to O&A show on Twitter, and E-Rock's that's been his project for the day. He's been working on it all day. It's the most work I've ever seen him do. But Jim looks like a gentleman. We will see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody.
Thanks for listening to Opie and Anthony and the Opie and Anthony Post Show. If you missed a minute, get it later today at SiriusXM.com/on-demand. Or stay tuned. Today's replay starts in minutes here on the Opie and Anthony channel.